It has been a year since the deadly floods tore through Kerrville and the Hill Country area, but there's still a lot of work currently underway to make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm Blessing Wichuku in Arlington. Coming up, I'll tell you what this campus is up to.
And since last year's floods, many efforts are underway to make sure that disaster doesn't repeat. Our Blessing Wichuku shows us how a North Texas university is playing a major role.
So you probably remember playing in a sandbox as a kid, right? Well, so did a UTA student. He actually built this with a fellow student, and it's supposed to represent, for instance, you see like my hand sticking out right here, and this blue that's pooling, it's supposed to represent a water and a flood coming to this community right here. And the work that he did, he turned that love and that fun of the sandbox, it's helping with a multi-million-dollar project on this campus.
The progress of the project going very well.
Even though it's summer,
Matt, you are...
the work doesn't stop for Dr. Nick Fain and his team.
To make sure that this is something that's usable.
At the Water Engineering Research Center at the University of Texas at Arlington.
We know this is going to be a long time, but actually that is what it takes to set up a very reliable system itself. But we're trying very, very hard to make sure we have a model or system we can really start testing this year.
Back in May, Governor Greg Abbott gave UTA a $4 million grant to create what he calls a real-time flood warning system. A system that would have been critical during last July's floods in the Hill Country.
You got to have very good data collection module itself. You have a radar, satellite, rain gauge, to have the best rainfall input.
Dr. Fain says the school was given this task because they're used to doing this type of work in other Texas cities, like Houston, with some members of his team having real-world experience dealing with natural disaster.
This is one that's obviously it's near and dear to my heart, having worked prior, with FEMA, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, and the Army Corps of Engineers.
Matt Lipinski is the assistant program director at the center, and he says they're pulling out all the stops in creating this system.
The terrain is mapped.
Things like this, created by a civil engineering student and Jack Yon, a computer engineering senior.
We could set up a really big simulation with the Army Corps of Engineers software that we have access to. But sometimes we have to just come down here just as a proof of concept. We can just be like, okay, well, this is kind of what, let's say this is the Guadalupe here, right? You see the lower point, we could make the rain pool here.
The big rainfall total happening right there.
Dr. Fain says he and his team plan to have their flood alert system up and running next year.
This is the Camp Mystic site.
With the goal to share this resource across Texas if more funding becomes available. With the ability to save more lives, well, you can't put a price on that.
Community engagement is very important as well.
In Arlington, Blessing Wichuku, Spectrum News.
There's no SB5?
SB3, there might be some.
I have